we're going to continue forward with building the 3moons storage system at a personal request. So we are going to continue working on level 5, which each level gets longer and longer. So as I said, I'm going to set my timers for about 30 minutes each time, 20 to 30 minutes. And I'm only going to do that much work each time because it takes a long time. It's very precision work. So let's get a move on this, and let's get started right away. I don't want to waste your time or my time. I want to get it as much done as possible. I got carried away after we quit last night and did a little bit of filling in, but not too terribly much. As you can see, I filled in this little area here and this little area here. I started working on these a little bit. So we're looking pretty good so far. Everything you see over on this end will be duplicated on this end down here. Okay, so let's get our things in place. Let's see, this time we're going to need andesite. And we're going to need some glowstone. Because we're going to be putting some of that in place. We're also going to need to put all this stuff away. We're also going to need obsidian. And we're also going to need plain quartz block and chiseled redstone. Chiseled red sandstone. We're going to need that. And that regular sandstone we're going to need. We're going to build the aisleway. That runs in the middle here. Runs right down the middle, and we're going to build that now. So the first thing we need to do is we need to put down a block here, a block here, a block here, and a block here. That takes care of that for the moment. And there we go with that. And then we're going to put our sandstone, which I didn't put back in there. Stone. And then we're going to put 6 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 glowstones. And then same thing the other way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's that. And then we need our obsidian stone. With the obsidian stone runs right off of this block right here all the way down. Which reminds me, I need that block out. Let's go ahead and put that in where it belongs. I know a lot of people would complain about, say, the way I talk or whatever. They can just get over it because it is what it is. In the wrong spots, but it's okay. We can correct it while we're sitting here. See, this is such a monumental build. It is so easy to mess up. It's so easy to put something where it doesn't belong. Okay, so there's that. Now the obsidian stone. There we go, that takes care of that, and that puts it where it looks like that. So, turn the gain down on his microphone, it's picking up a little background noise. And then we will go into our inventory and we will grab our prismarine bricks, and we will go ahead and start filling in this section here. Okay, so let's see, we got the prismarine, we got everything we need. Let me look at the schematic one more time, make sure I'm filling in the right areas. Okay, the right areas, okay, good. Don't ask me why I chose the blocks I chose. I can tell you right now, it's just something I chose when I was building it. And I was trying to build the design, not the building itself. I wanted to build a design that would work. So, as you can see, it definitely takes time to work with. This is like working with crafting clay. It takes time. You can't just build a sculpture in a day. You gotta build it slowly over time. Go. There's the first half of the floor, and we're going to keep working on the floor on the second half of the building, which is going to be exactly the same. And the schematic is pretty big. If you were to get the schematic and decide to print it out, it's probably going to be a pretty heavy-duty print job. And yes, you can do that. I don't care. You know, I mean, it's your schematic once you get it. I mean, I put it out there for the world to see and use. inventory. Let's switch around the blocks that we need. First thing first, where's it at? Need red nether. And we're gonna need the glowstone, which is already there. Okay, so that's there. Let's go ahead and do this. And that takes us to the end of the building, which at the end of the building we're going to, hopefully if everything goes right, we're going to set up an area here that should have red nether brick here. Put up chiseled sandstone in place. Okay, and then red nether is going to go all the way from here. Like that. And then like that. Something's off somewhere again, but we're gonna make do with it. You hear me fussing at myself? Now, like I said, something's off somewhere, but we'll figure it out as we go if it's needed. It's supposed to be lined up with this wall, not the way it is somehow. That means like right about here, this should go out one more section instead of where it's at. So we can correct that right now. This is the fun of it all. This is where we learn patience, I guess, with Minecraft. Because that goes there. And then we'll get ourselves our wall. And we'll go back through here. And I'm not going to break out that other wall. I'm just going to leave it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because when I'm done, it's going to be covered up anyway. That'll work. Because now I can go back to the schematic and it's going to work right off the schematic the way it's supposed to be. Here we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. And that stops there. And that should be the same down here on this end. So then we gotta go get our andesite, which is right here. And andesite runs right off of these two right here. All the way down like that, and then we fill this up with some obsidian stone. We're going to go right over here and do the same thing. And that way there's that. And we're going to go ahead and land right here and fill up obsidian stone. Okay. Now we get to go down here. And we got to put red brick here. And then we can look at the schematic and determine where the red brick goes. Which one starts the pattern? Red brick. Red brick. Prism, prismarine. Okay, there's that. That puts that all in place. And that goes there. We're just going to fill in the hole down there. There we go. That'll work just perfectly fine. It's got to look the same there, Dave. Okay, now we're going to go to the center of this area, and we're going to go ahead and put in our divider. So as you see down here, we have a divider setting right here. That divider we're going to put in right down here, right off of these right here, which is going to set up I need 2 prisms. There's 1, 2. 1, 2. And then I need quartz and polish. I mean granite rather. Trying to figure out what I just got rid of, and I didn't think I got rid of anything. Okay, there's that. Now comes the real fun part. Let's put all this stuff back away real fast, and I'll dig out what I need. Okay, so I don't have room to put that one up there yet. Now, next we're going to need the purple rather. We need purple, We need the dark 3moons. We need smooth dorite, which should be that right there. It's close enough. I couldn't find smooth, so I just go with dorite. And then we'll need this one back. And then we can move on to some more interesting part of the build. And remember, this is all about decorating. Right now it's just for looks. It's not about building the actual workings of the there's that. There's that section filled. Now let's fill this section. What's going to happen is this is taking just the right amount of time that I'm going to end this video with the finalization of the flooring here. Filling in these two areas is about 30 minutes worth of record time. as I've said all along, this is a really big build, and it's not something that's going to be done overnight. It's not something we can do super fast. It's going to take a little bit of time. And as long as the background and the noise doesn't take too much energy here, we'll keep right on moving. Okay, there we go. That's almost got this entire section sealed in. And once I get the rest of this done, we'll finish off the other single section. And like I said, we'll call that a 30-minute video. Yes, this was an original design. I had never seen a design quite like this. I've seen buildings, and I've tried building buildings that other people have built, but I had never seen a design like this. So I kept right on trying, and what I was focusing on to start out with was I wanted it to look a certain way. So we worked on it until we got it a certain way, and no, you don't belong there. I had a seasoned player that kind of helped me a little bit. I don't know his tag anymore. I used to know his tag right off, but I don't know his tag anymore. He used to help me when I first started. He taught me all the ins and outs of the game. And then he went to playing some other game as per normal. And there we go. There's our floor completely done, with the exception of this end down here, which we're going to work on right now so we get this done. May as well finish that end off and be done with it. So I'm going to count how many I need. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 on each side is not hard to work with. We can do that. 10 of these on each side. Coming right there. And right there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, and then come across. And then we use sandstone to fill it all in, if I'm right. Plain old sandstone to fill the bottom in. Not the bottom, but so I'm going to pause the video real quick and finish this off. Okay, now if you've been following along with me, it's been about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. We've got level 5 finally completed, and it is now ready for us to move on to level 6, which I'm not going to do at this time because I told you I'd try to keep the video short, but I will continue working at it and recording another video for you to work with. Thank you, and you have a good night.